Hello guys, and welcome to another video on User Vlogs, and welcome back to the 136th episode of the Now Update. Today I've got quite a lot to talk about, so let's jump in with all the latest and Now That's Cycle music news and updates. So first of all, I'll go through the upcoming albums that are due to be released. So of course now Yearbook 1986 was released on Friday. The album's out now. If you would like to get yourself a copy, you can do. Of course that was released on the standard CD, special edition CD, and of course vinyl. If you would like to get yourself a copy, you can do. There'll be links in the description down below if you're going to get yourself a copy. You can of course get yourself a copy from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And of course you also have got supermarkets and HMV stores. For supermarkets, you'll have to check if local supermarkets sell CDs, that's not all them do. And of course for that vinyl, again you'd have to check if the local supermarket has a vinyl section. So the only upcoming album we've got due to be released is Now That's What I Call 60s Pop, and that is due to be released on CD and vinyl, and that is due to be released on the 10th of March. If you would like to pre-order yourself a copy of the album, you can do. There'll be links in the description down below if you're going to pre-order. You can of course pre-order from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And of course when the album's out, you'll be able to get it in supermarkets and HMV stores, and of course that'll be supermarkets that still sell CDs, that's not all them do. And of course as the album is due to be released on vinyl, you'll have to check if your local supermarket has a vinyl section, as not all of them do. Of course if your local supermarket does have a vinyl section, then of course it should be selling the album on vinyl. So of course we are very close on announcement of the next Now numbered album. Of course Now Cycle Music 114 is the next Now numbered album. It should be announced over the next few weeks. I expect it might be announced over the next week. If not, then I think it'll be the following week. I definitely expect that announcement to be coming very soon, and I cannot wait for them to announce that. I definitely recommend you follow them on the social medias to keep up to date, because of course that'll be the way you find out about the albums first. Should when they announce it, give us the artwork and the track list, and of course as usual, as soon as they announce it, I'll try to get my video as soon as possible. I'm expecting that'll be announced some point over the next 2 weeks. So now let's have a look at all the Now Cycle music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart. This is where I look at all the Now Cycle music albums that feature in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I upload these episodes every Monday. So number one, we have Now Dance the 80s. That of course is a new entry, that number one. That's done so well to go straight into number one. I was hoping that would go into the top 5, and I'm so glad that's gone straight to number one. Let's just hope that doesn't fall down many places over the next few weeks. At 10, we have Now That's Cycle Music 113. That was of course unfortunately down one place this week. Last week it was at number 9. This week of course it's unfortunately down one place to number 10. Hoping that can move up over the next few weeks. I'm not too sure if it will, but I really do hope that can move back up in the chart over the next few weeks. At 21, we have Now That's What I Call a Massive 80s Party. At 25, we have Now That's What I Call a Love Song. At 28, we have Now number 170s of the official singles chart. And at 38, we have Now Yearbook 1980 to 1984 Extra, the final chapter. So those are all the Now Cycle music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I upload these episodes every Monday. So this week we have 6 Now albums in the top 50. We did of course have 6 last week, so we have the same amount of albums in the chart. But of course, as we have a new entry in the chart this week, that's pushed one of the other albums out of the chart. And of course, we do maintain the same amount of albums in the chart. And this week, the albums don't seem to be doing very well at all. The statistics for the Now albums in the top 50 this week are: we have 5 albums going down, and we of course have 1 new entry. And of course, that 1 new entry there being Now Dance the 80s, which has done so well to go straight into number 1. But unfortunately, every single album other than that, of course, is unfortunately moving down this week. So we have 5 albums moving down this week. Of those 6 albums, of course, 5 of which are moving down, which is quite a lot of albums to have moving down. The fact that every Now album in the top 50 except for 1 is unfortunately moving down isn't very good at all. And of course, hope that they start moving up soon, but I don't think there's a chance that many of them will. Of course, each week we're losing more and more albums. The way the chart's been over the last few weeks, each time we get a new album going into the chart, we seem to lose another one. So we don't seem to actually be gaining any more albums. We seem to have the same amount of albums in the chart. As soon as one album goes in the chart, another one drops out of the top 50. So hopefully a few of those albums that have just dropped out of that top 50, between sort of like 50 and 100, can hopefully move back up into the top 50. I mean, gives us more albums in the top 50. Let's just hope more of these albums start moving up over the next few weeks. So that's it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. You much appreciated if you do. Also, make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video. And make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there. And links on my social medias in the description down below. Make sure I follow up on all them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.